Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do the weekly readings. I have 2 left to do. So this is the reading for Aries. Hello Aries, this is your reading for the 10th to the 16th of February. Welcome on board, it's lovely to see you, you're looking well. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you're a newcomer, welcome. I am using the Pagan Tarot here. I think it's about time I had to change a cloth actually. I'm sort of keep wriggling this one around quite a lot, so okie dokie. Feeling more comfortable now. Alrighty, let's go. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles coming out as your topper card, the general energy for the week. Now, this card here is the card of working towards something. Behind that you have the Hanged Man, and behind that the Ace of Wands. So some of you are contemplating here a brand new beginning. You want to work with someone on something. So you're looking at partnership with this Three of Pentacles. There are 3 people here. So you are looking towards something here, but you want a brand new start. So let's see how we go with that. Okay, so first off we have the Three of Cups. Now I'm thinking we've got 3 people in the other card, we've got 3 people in this card. So I can't discount the fact that you could have, it could be with someone who is either married or you're trying to invite a third party into your life. Interesting. Okay, so we do have the Ace of Swords here, which is a great card because it's seeing things with clarity and moving forward with conviction, like really understanding the direction, understanding your power, you wielding your power, and sort of going into battle with this new ace. It's a really nice energy. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So there's some dodgy stuff going on here because I've got a third party situation. So whether this is you or whether it's somebody else you're involved with, there's definitely a third person involved here. This Seven of Swords talks about not speaking truthfully, not telling the truth, stealing away. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo here. I don't know if this is the person you're with or the person that you want to be with, or one of the 2 people you're with here. Okay, so we have the King of Wands here too. So one of the people could be a fire sign, a Leo, Sag or Aries. This could be you in this energy. If it's you, Aries, you're feeling mighty fine at the moment. You feel very attractive, very happy to be in the place you're in. You could be a leader in your field. You could certainly be attractive to others. You have a certain sort of charm about you that makes you attractive. Okay, and Four of Pentacles coming out here. Now, the Four of Pentacles says to me here, when I look at it like this, that you're hanging on to something you should have let go of. And now I'm looking at this third party thinking, maybe you've been with one of these people and you're finding it hard to move away from them. And you may want to be with someone else, but you're finding it very difficult to move away from one of the people that you're with. Interesting. Okay, we do have Judgment here. So what I now see is that perhaps one of these people is from your past, has returned from your past. And one of these people you could be in a marriage or a long-term commitment with. Because the Judgment card talks of having a second chance with somebody in this particular reading. The fact is you're not letting go of something you shouldn't be with. This is a karmic relationship here that you should be letting go of and moving on to whoever it's supposed to be. You know, it's funny because we're all so open-minded nowadays about relationships. And I think years ago you could be in a relationship where you were being totally abused, being kicked to the curb, you know, treated like absolute horribly bad. But you stayed in the relationship because you had this idea that marriage was forever. But for some people it's just not forever. And, you know, I see people in long-term relationships And I have a couple of friends who've, recently found out their partners are cheating, and they've been in their relationships for like 30 years. So with this here, I'm thinking you look like you're with a person that you have probably should have walked away from. They're definitely past their use by date, but you really have your eye on someone from your past here. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands here. Now, the Seven of Wands talks about defending yourself. It talks about being defensive, standing your ground here. Interesting. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Here's the toss-up, see? I'm not putting your last card down again. I want to see how this plays out. Okay, Aries, what I see for you is I see you wanting to work on something and have a brand new beginning with someone. You've thought about this a lot. This isn't something that's just come to mind. This has never left. You've always thought about this. It's been on your mind forever. And I feel like you could have been one of those people that compromised a relationship a long time ago to be with the person that perhaps your family would accept, or that was much better for your image. Could have been that person was, I don't know, could have been you picked them because they were wealthier. You certainly didn't pick them out of love, because I feel like you were still in love with someone from your past who wasn't what you actually saw yourself being with. So it could have been that you were with the person that you loved, but you got rid of them in order to marry this other person, whether they were accepted by your family, same culture, for whatever reason. And I think you've come to this realization here now that you made the wrong choice. Now, please remember, these energies can flip-flop too. So for some of you Aries, this might be the other person we're talking about, because we are talking three parties here. So if you're cross-watching, there's three people involved in this relationship. So I feel like you gave someone up you loved in order to move towards someone that perhaps you loved them, but they fitted your ideal a lot more. I think that you've never let the other person go. You've probably thought back a lot to that person. I feel like this person was very grounded, very down to earth, very natural, very normal. The thing is, this Four of Pentacles here can go either way. It could be that you've never let go of this person from your past, or that you're having trouble letting go of this person that you're currently with. Either way, you're hanging on here. You're hanging on. You want a new start. But this whole situation here is not honest and not truthful. So in order to move forward, you have to do something. You either have to work at finishing one or the other. Because the universe is bringing you out of this. It's a wonder I don't have the Tower here, actually, because you've got a Judgment card here which says to me that you want a second chance, or the universe is offering you a second chance with the person you left behind. You really are spending a lot of time defending yourself in your current relationship. You are spending a lot of time deciding, trying to make the decision, trying to move away from it, but you're having a lot of difficulty. With this King of Wands here, though, which is actually your card, I feel like you're gathering this energy now where you're feeling really like you want to move forward with this. You've just got to work out how you're going to do this, because at the moment it looks a little or a tad messy, and you really haven't fully made a decision yet. I don't know what's going on in your relationship for you, but this feeling here is like you need to get out of it, because you constantly feel like you're defending yourself. It's like you're always trying to defend yourself. It's quite likely that the other person is very controlling, and is trying to control you to a point where you just want to go. So this could be a fairly long-term relationship as well that you're currently in, that you want to walk away from. Okay, oh, how funny, the Tower. You heard me say back here, it's a wonder the Tower isn't here. Okay. That happens a lot when you're reading, because you preempt the cards. I guess, at the end of the day, I could sit here and do the readings without cards, but it's not as entertaining, right? And a lot of you learn from me. I have messages all the time from people who learn how I read, how I put the cards down. And it is, I do the traditional meanings when I hold them up front, but once I get into the reading, it's all spirit coming through intuitively to pull out what meanings are here. Okay, Aries, you have the Tower here. So this has gone on way too long. It has gone on way too long, and the universe is not going to keep this going here. You are meant to be with someone else, and you are staying in something. You've outdone it. It's past its use-by date. So the universe is coming in here to bring in a change, an epiphany, something to move you forward here. So this is a bit of a wake-up call for this one here. And again, I have to tell you, how many people on the card? So you see this woman walking away from two people. So this reading is just all about a third party. There's just no doubt about that at all. And you have to move away. It's pretty much saying to you that it's not, the universe is going to find some way for you to have what you want. You've manifested something here, and the universe is now sort of helping you to move on your way. So there it is, Aries. Tough reading. Sorry for all the people that have had to hear it. You know, for others of you, this will be the one where you are the third party and you lost someone to a marriage or a relationship when you wanted to be with them. So it can work the other way too. So, and again, we're talking third party. So you could be, you know, watching for someone else, cross-watching for Aries. Okay, so the card that's come out for you is absolutely stunning. Have a look at it. I must give my camera a clean too. It's a bit blurry again. Healer of abundance. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. It might be time to expand your career, but don't forget to leave time for family. This situation involves a person, possibly you, who's down to earth with a gift for design or decorating. He or she is open-minded and nurturing. So there you go. Thanks, Aries.